Hi guys. Some of the clubs were asking to be able to put equipment onto a lesson or onto an event, and so we've implemented that for you. So let's just take a look at a lesson. And there we go. I have one lesson. And I've got a sit ski, a hawk sit ski on there. If I wanted to add something else, I could do that. I got a small mountain man. Put that on there. I can take my hawk sit ski off. I got my small mountain man. Okay, so that's all you do to put it on the lesson. You go to the lesson list and you edit your lesson and you add the equipment. It's the same thing for events. If I go to the event list and I open an event, then yeah, it's kind of hidden here. It's under logistics, and there it is. So this guy has a large mountain man and a small mountain man. And one thing to note is this lesson takes place on October 1st, and my ski lesson was on October 2nd. So if I were to change this to the 2nd, then suddenly it's telling me that that mountain man's not available because it's already booked on a lesson, right? So it keeps track of the day and the time of the lesson. So for example, if we change this to in the afternoon, I think it's a morning lesson. If we change this to the afternoon after the lesson's over, there we go. Then now it's happy because the mountain man should be back in the shop and because the lesson's over. Really all there is to it. So you can add equipment. It won't let you add it if it's already booked. And if you change your date and time so that it overlaps with another event, then it's going to give you an error. Okay, so it's that simple. Now, if we now go back and take a look at the list, we can see here, this is the event list, and we can see the equipment that's on the event list. If we look at the lesson list, it's the same thing. It's got the equipment now listed there. Okay, so how do you get equipment into your equipment? You go to equipment and then equipment list, and I'm going to add a snow slider, right? So here's my 3 pieces that I had. I'm going to add a snow slider, right? And it's that simple. All I need to do is I need to say that it's available for reservation, and then I can have, maybe you want to do this with your jackets or something. You can have 50. So this way, if it's only 1, then you can only have 1. If it's 2, then 2 can be out at the same time. So that's that. It's done. So now if I go back and take a look at my equipment, if I go to my event, right? And if I look at the equipment, and now there's my snow slider. So I can put my snow slider on there. Okay. So one other thing you can see on the equipment itself is, right, just to go back there through the menu, tools, equipment list, and I put snow slider. If I scroll down to the bottom, here's the reservations that this equipment is on. Okay, that's really all there is to it. I mean, it's that easy. So one last thing to know is you need to be able to access your equipment menu, and your club administrator then will do that for you, or if it's you, then you can do it. So you go to security and member type and authorization, and we'll give young Mr. Rat the authorization to update equipment. So here's the equipment column. So if you just give him equipment like that, then he now will be able to go in there and do that. One last thing to tell you about equipment is you got this really cool feature called Activate Alert. So if I activate an alert on my snow slider, like maybe the skis are coming loose or the binding's broken or something like that, then anywhere where this is used, okay, I had it on an event. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we had it on this event. And so now because it's flagged with an alert, it shows up in red. And so your equipment manager or whoever can flag a piece of equipment as being broken. And then when you're looking at your lesson list or your event list, then you can see that there's a problem with that. Okay, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them if I can. Good luck with this. Thanks.